Look, before I begin, I have to make a admission and full disclosure.
Are you kidding me?
Mr. Mayor, you definitely got to put a hand on that.
You do. It also saved my home and my wife's life. When I was away, it was the last day that the most famous guy doing Meet the Press in Washington, D.C., and I was doing the program. And what happened was there was a lightning struck a little pond behind my house, hit a wire, came up through the basement of my home, and 3 stories, and the smoke literally ended up being that thick. Literally that thick. You've seen it. You guys have seen it. I wasn't there, and my wife was there, and my dog and my cat, and my '67 Corvette. But all kidding aside, they saved my wife and got her out, saved my home.
Help! Fire! Call the fire!
Children cry.
In the meantime, consumers like Reeves are still trying to stay on budget in the midst of ongoing inflation beyond just the holiday gifts.
I think more for me, it's thinking about things like gas, things like food, things that are required to get together with the people that you love for the holidays. We have to drive places, we have to spend money on food. And so just thinking about how those costs are stacking up.
Economy experts believe it could take until 2026 until inflation is under control.
Joe Biden.
Chief, thank you, and hello to everyone. Look, before I begin, I have to make a admission and full disclosure. I would not be here were it not for my local fire company in Wilmington, Delaware. They saved my life. I had a cranial aneurysm. It was in the middle of a snowstorm. Not a joke. I couldn't figure out how they were for President Reagan was nice enough to send Air Force a Helicopter 1, take me down, but it couldn't fly.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
And so my fire department came up, put me in the back, and took me on heavy snow on the day I went down to Walter Reed, because that's where I had to get for this operation. I got there not a joke. My firefighters, the guys I grew up with, they saved my life.
Oh, you crazy.
Republicans would argue, many of them, they're not calling to completely shut down the border, but as you say, to make it tougher to get through. If you look at the poll numbers, the latest Wall Street Journal poll shows a whopping 64% of people disapprove of President Biden's handling of the border. Does that add pressure on you, on Democrats, to get something done here?
Well, listen, I'm not paying attention to the politics here. What I know is that the future of the world is at stake. If we fail, if Republicans don't get reasonable in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Oh my God.
Russia is going to march into Ukraine. China is going to be given a green light to invade Taiwan. The world for my children is fundamentally different under that scenario. The United States' security is at risk. So I am just beside myself that Republicans are playing games with the security of the world.
Say that, folks. Come here, say it.
And I particularly want to thank Prime Minister Modi and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, and President von der Leyen and the European Commissions. And since he's not speaking today, I wanted to, well, maybe he is speaking today. I had a note he wasn't speaking at any rate. I'm going to stop there. Mohammed bin Salman, Mohammed bin Salman, and
I'm out of here.